Hello, Pisces, and welcome to your reading, Pisces Sun, Moon, and Rising. This is your reading for November, general reading. Some will resonate, some won't. So I've also already laid out some cards to save time here. I don't want these videos to be very long. So I pulled some crystal cards for you. These are some crystals you might, consider using through the month of November. You have selenite to clear the clutter. You have rhodochrosite to remember your worth, and you have turquoise to prioritize your health. So be healthy, do healthy things, make healthy choices this month, clear away any clutter. Clutter in your mind, clutter in your closet, clutter in your house, clutter in your yard, just any clutter that lowers the vibrations of a room when it's all full of clutter. And remembering your worth being clutter free, and your worth taking care of your health. And you can use some turquoise, selenite, and rhodochrosite to help you with those things. We have winter, the sacredness of pausing. So we're going to be pausing here. We have silence also. There is a sweet embrace in the nothingness. Stillness brings a presence of self fully embodied. So we're pausing, and we're going to take some time, some silent time here in this month, and reflect and find ourself, get reconnected with ourself. We lose ourselves sometimes when we're running around, you know, um, worrying about all the things we worry about and have to do, and all our responsibilities, and all the people in our lives and our responsibilities. We have to take care of them, especially parents and people with partners and that kind of thing, work and jobs, and we have all those things we have to do and focus on, and but we need to not forget about ourself, our health. You also got self-care, so you've got a big message here about self. Prioritize yourself this month, Pisces, and care for yourself. If not me, then who? To tend to a wholeness, the parts in which surrender thy pulse, for a heart that's nearer than any other is your own. We have presence of self here in this card of silence, and we have self-care. So Pisces, we're needing to focus on our self-care here. We also had that health, so take care of your health. If you've been putting off, I got for some of you that doctor appointment or that Reiki appointment or whatever it is, um, November might be the month. Maybe you need to go get your eyes checked, the dentist, something that you've been putting off. You might want to get that appointment in November and go get those things taken care of. So that's for some of you. For all of you, self-care, silence, and reflection is a big message here right off the bat for Pisces. We have Santa Morta, like the death card, the Eight of Pentacles, and Seven of Cups. So you've been, this card's coming out a lot in these readings today. Transition time, death of some things, old things that have gone away. They're going away. They have gone away, and you need to release those things in order to move forward here. Um, you've had You have luck on your side here as far as your finances, money, and stuff goes. You have this magic mojo bag right around your neck here in this card, and we're coming into more prosperity here. Maybe some of you get a new job, a raise, something like that. These are things that have already in existence here for you, and they're moving forward into the month of November for you. You do have a lot of opportunity here, and but you're needing to make a decision. It's like you've got too many things that you're focusing on, and all of these choices that are coming to you, all of these opportunities are not all the best. So some things that you're, how do I want to put this? Some of these opportunities, a door opens, and um or there's a knock on the door, and it's up to you to decide, well, do I want to open that door or do I not? Do I want to go there or do I not want to go there? And so there may be things that have been happening where you're sensing that, maybe I don't want to go there, because you're sensing that there's another door here open for you that's would be a better way to go. So trust your intuition, weigh things out, and you do have a decision to make here, um, that you've been unclear on, the Two of Swords. So you need to, and you've also been, I want to say, you've also been in a defensive stance in some area of your life where you've been feeling like you've had it coming, things pushing back, challenges, hurdles. You've been maybe even attacked in some ways from other people. And I don't mean physically, I mean just people being, throwing wrenches in your plans, or backstabbing kind of stuff, or that kind of thing. Um, this competition even, but it's you've been standing your ground, you've been doing your best, and you've been protecting yourself and yours, and that's what you're doing here. You also though need to weigh a decision here. There's a big decision coming for you guys, and this is an important decision. This is not a little what's for dinner. This is something pretty major. It could be have a real effect on the future, going forward. So you want to weigh it out carefully and not make any rash decisions. Weigh it out carefully, um, because the sun is here for you. It's guiding you and shining a light on that. So I want to say something's going to become clearer for you as we go into move through this month of November. Something you've been struggling, a decision you've been struggling with, is going to come to the light, and you're going to know what to do. And that is also, of course, a very positive, joyful card where whatever that decision is, um, it's going to bring a lot of joy, and also be lighthearted about it. I mean, I know it's a major decision, but try to don't stress, and think of all what could go wrong. Think of what could go right. Approach it from that childhood innocent place, that wonder, that sense of wonder and adventure, and oh, what is this new thing? Sometimes changes, and we don't want to get out of our comfort zone and that kind of thing. Approach it a little more like that. Tap into that innocence and that childlike innocence, and think of it as a new adventure for yourself, and a discovery. Okay, so, and that's going to take you to a place of more happiness and abundance, and um, new passion for something or someone. You're being guided here. You've had a lot of lessons, and you've learned those lessons, and don't forget the lessons. You're being guided here by that shamanic energy. With this deck, the star card has a different kind of vibe for me. You're being guided, but more by your lessons, your wisdom. And there could also be a person in your life who's very wise, and you might want to, if they say something in front of you, do something, or just by their example, pay attention to that. If somebody says something, and it really speaks to you, there's a reason you were in their presence when they said it or did it or whatever, and that's speaking to you. So pay attention to that. Um, and also, because this is going to take you to a place of more prosperity, abundance, and happiness in some area of your life, um, being more fulfilled in some way, and feeling more, um, just more content, I want to say, than you've been, perhaps. Also, there's a generosity here. Um, you may find yourself feeling more generous, and not just with money and that kind of thing. But I mean, with your time, your heart, your love, your emotional support for others, and they for you. It's an equal give and take here. I'm seeing of those kinds of things between you and some others. Okay, is what I want to say. So let's pull some more cards and see. Oops. No. Yeah, you had some burdens here, but you release those, or you are. You're releasing burdens as you let those things go and transform them. Okay, let me get my both hands working here. You're transforming those burdens. You're at the end of a particular burden, and you're gonna release it and let that go. You're already doing that. And so that's part of that transformation of that Santa Morta card. All right, so let's see what else we get for Pisces. Yeah, look. You have all the things you need to bring yourself to where you want to be or continue on the path you're on if you're happy with it, and just to enhance it and grow it and make it better. You you've moved through some tough times. You've had to rely on faith and just hope and just getting up and taking one day at a time, one step at a time. You've moved through some very challenging times here. But that's leading you, it comes out here and it leads you right into that sun. So there you go. Moving through difficulties into this sun there. You drink. Okay, been talking a lot and my throat's getting a little dry and scratchy. Also, this card twice here. Like I was saying, that give and take, that equal balanced give and take, card of generosity, being generous, others being generous with you, equal give and take here for you in a relationship. Oops. Oh. Your new beginning here fell on the floor. I don't know if that's a sign, but yeah, I want to say there's new opportunities for you. You have new opportunities coming your way that will lead to more prosperous times for you. You have idea, maybe a new job or something. You might be selling something, some of you, I just got this, some of you might be selling a home and getting a nice price and a nice profit. Maybe selling a car, maybe selling something that you don't need anymore, and you'll get a nice little chunk of change there. Yeah, see, this came out after that. 10 of Pentacles, working with someone else. So a buying and selling, some kind of deal where you are going to prosper from that. So if you've been considering selling something that is here for you. Others of you might be considering investing in something that could turn out prosperous, going into business with a partner, that type of thing. Carefully, I just got, but it should be prosperous. Just make sure it's right and correct. Make sure you have all the information. The Queen of Swords here. Make sure you're clear on all the details of any of those things I just mentioned before you do them. The Queen doesn't mess around here. She makes sure things are right. Also, she's clear. So clarity, make sure things are clear and upfront, and just be aware. So let's see. Let me pull a few more. Could be you are going to become more passionate about something here as you move, or you could be meeting someone that you're passionate about in this month. Also, you have that Ace of Pentacles twice, so there's definitely that energy of something new leading to something prosperous for you here. You could be dealing with a fire sign as well, a Leo, Sag, Aries person in those dealings. A very passionate person, lively person. Also, I'm just getting that energy for you here. Now you do have some energy here coming in currently, with some regretting and crying over the past, and regretting some things of the past and not looking forward to the future. So there's loss and there's regret and there's those things. You may find yourself having those emotions at times, as you let go and transform, because you do have that death card there. So you may have some of that. You know how I said you might be selling something, or a home or a car or a vehicle, something like that. Maybe it meant something to you, or maybe you've had it a long time, and maybe it's going to be sort of bittersweet thing where you're going to be happy to be moving on, but you also have that sense of, that bittersweet sadness of letting that go. Letting things go sometimes is sad, but necessary to move on, and that chapter's done. So it's time to move away from that into something else. And in order to do that, we have to let things go. So to reiterate, mostly here, a lot of self-care, a lot of self-care, a lot of letting things die, letting things go, like in the winter when all the leaves have died and the trees are bare and everything's cold and under that ice, and it's, blocked. It's done, though. It's done. And when it thaws, new things grow. You know, the old things don't. New things grow. Okay, they grow back, they bloom up, and it's springtime. But so that's the energy here. You've got a lot of self care, inner work, silence going on here, coming into more of yourself. Okay, taking care, make those appointments. Like I said, if you've been neglecting something with your health, if you have that mole you want checked out, you need to see the dentist, you need to get your eyes checked. Whatever it is, it's different for everyone. You really have a strong message here of taking care of yourself. That is your body, your mind, and your spirit. Even if you need, just got this for some of you, even if you might want to go speak to a therapist or something about something that's been bothering you and you haven't been able to let it go, or some type of spiritual counseling or something of that nature, just whatever you do, to help yourself. It doesn't have to be, it's not the same for everybody. We don't all do things the same way, but definitely need to pay attention to your health, your Don't freak out. It's like, just take care of it. If you're feeling a pain over here, go get it checked out. If you have something, you feel like you're not seeing as clear, or your glasses aren't working, or you need glasses, go get them. If you haven't been to the dentist for a cleaning or something in a while, or you have a tooth bothering you and you've been kind of putting it off, go get that taken care of. These are just, and also self-care within your mind and within your spirit. So do the things you need to do for self-care, and because you're rebirthing here, and you're moving into more prosperous times, less struggles, less um, burdens. You've moved through some of those, and now you're coming into a better time, an equal partnership, an equal giving and taking here. You're clear, get clear if you're not, on things that you want to do, where you want to go. You're going to feel some sadness with letting go of some things, people, places, things, like I said, selling that thing or that kind of thing. Um, but in the end, in the long run, it leads to better things for you. All right, so that's the reading for Pisces for November. Take care and blessed be. I'll see you in the next one.